they both belong. Join the conference, it's gonna be lit. Curipod fam, you don't wanna miss it. In this digital age, we got them online. No need to travel, no waiting in line. From the comfort of home, our passion tastes like. Afraid we divided, but our heart bars are right. Can't attend live, don't let it dismay. Plays on the way, just a click, no delay. Curicon, the future's awesome. We're riding DG, they both belong. Join the conference, it's gonna be lit. Curipod fam, you don't wanna miss it. So spread the word, let the assignment unfold. Curicon's the place for teachers, it's all one. In the realm of art, together we'll find. Our Curicon, let make the future come alive. Awesome. We're riding GG, they both belong.
Welcome back, educators and tech enthusiasts, to Day 5, Session 2 of Curicon. I'm your host, Amanda Fox, and Curipod Community Manager. We hope you're all geared up for a session that promises to be truly game-changing. In this session, we're diving into the world of EduProtocols with the incredibly dynamic Jon Corippo. EduProtocols has been a staple in classrooms worldwide, capturing the hearts of educators. But what if we told you that there's a way to elevate your EduProtocols experience with Curipod? Imagine your lesson prep, correction process, and slide sharing becoming not just easier, but downright awesome with a touch of AI magic. Jon's going to be your guide today, unveiling the incredible synergy of EduProtocols and Curipod. Get ready to discover insider tips, tricks, and shortcuts that will revolutionize how you approach lesson planning and assessment. So without further ado, let me bring up the world-renowned Jon Corippo.
Hello! Hello!
Hello!
Guess what people never say in our sessions, Amanda? I'm pretty sure this is true for you. Nobody ever says, oh, it's after lunch. Everybody's kind of low energy right now. Nobody says that in our sessions.
That's awesome. And it is after lunch. And we're thinking we have that orange energy going on all Curicon
Right.
law. So we're going to bring it to this session too. And I know your EduProtocol energy is just going to get people all hyped about how to merge the two together.
Yeah, and it's such an easy flick of the wrist, right? Because I think some people think that with a tool like Curipod, you have to go in and make these big lessons, and it takes hours and hours and hours. And it doesn't. You can literally make one template. Imagine this, listeners. Hello, Jessica. Hello. Oh, hi from Algeria.
Yep.
You can literally go in and make a template and use the same template all week. It is so slick. So I'm going to get right to it because I got a packed session right now. And let's get cracking. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yes, I love when I get the right link. So we're just going to get right to it, you guys. And first things first, we're going to be doing some slides in Curipod. So if you want to join in at Curi.live, and then you can see the little pin there, Curi.live, 484-863. And guess what? We're going to start with interactivity right out of the gate, Amanda. So how EduProtocol-y are you?
Like, I'm going to pop down and let you take the show.
Yeah, I love it. So once you joined in, feel free to go ahead and start on the survey. If you've never heard of protocols before, you can answer one way. And if you have heard of protocols before, you can answer another way. I think it's 1 through 5. I'm going to give you guys an extra 30 seconds. And I don't know how up to speed you guys are on Curipod, but look how cool this is. I can see the timer, and if we need a little more time, I'm just click, and we get another 30 seconds. So jump into the poll, and I'll roll over this again. You join at Curi.live, and the pin is 484-863. All right, and Jessica Adams, I'm glad you're here because I'm going to show you some really insider stuff today. So 2 people have taken we need more poll takers, you guys. Yes, Fast and Curious for the win. Right on, right on. 11 people have taken the poll. 12 people have taken the poll. And what I really like about this is, like, it's built right into the slide. I don't have to go to another thing. Like, remember in the old days, anybody? You used to have to, like, go to poll everywhere, or you would have to go to another place. Nope, it's right here in my slides, ready to go. And let's find out about you guys who are joining us live. What's your edge protocol pick? And so now we go to the next slide and we say, oh, we got 2 people. I love these people. I got nothing. Another 6 people are like, I've heard the word. Hi, Michael Fricano from Hawaii. One person has done one person has done a few, and a couple of people are like, bro, I'm an EduProtocols hotshot. So this helps me understand how to message, and it's very important for human children as well. This is the situation we find ourselves in education, you guys. If you look here in the bottom, if you look in the bottom left, okay, that's 1970. And if you look in the bottom right, that is 2010. And these are the national reading, math, and science scores over the last 50 years. And I know that I look really young and I have a lot of energy, but guess what? I was in first grade in 1970, and we are not getting results in education. If you're excited about this, the line that goes up right here, that's the cost of school. But if you look at reading, math, and science scores, you guys, we've been flat for 50 years. And here's why I think that's true. We have kept teaching the same way, even though we've been doing this for 50 years. And here's some updates. If you look at my last chart, it wears out in around 2010. Look what has happened in the US fourth grade national reading scores. Okay, this is up through 2022, and our proficient is 249. We are not growing, folks. We are working hard, but we are not growing. And if you're wondering about math, similar things. We're not up to the proficient level. And since 2003 to now, which again, this is going to freak out people of my age group. When we say 20 years ago, I think the 80s. But 20 years ago was 2000. Okay. So we're not seeing growth as an industry or a profession. So here's a little bit about what an EDGE protocol is. If you've ever heard of a KWL chart, our version of that is a thin slide. You give kids 3 minutes to grab an image and put it up, and then either type the image, type the word like parallel or cinder cone volcano, and then each student shares. And that is super, super easy to do in Curipod because kids can add an image and comment on each other's. And yes, Jolene, the 80s were awesome. One of the best decades on record, I know because I was there. Another one that I'm going to show you some more a little bit about is our version of a think, pair, share is called a cyber sandwich. And in a cyber sandwich, what happens is you give kids an article to read. They take notes, nothing really new there, but the new part is they share their notes together. They talk to each other about the notes. Then we do a nice little Socratic seminar, and then they write a paragraph to finish it up. Once again, in Curipod, so easy because you can use the exact same template as yesterday. You're just going to change the link. Prep is way down, engagement's up. It's really great. We're going to do a live demo with this one, Amanda. I see you in there in the chat. We're going to be doing the random emoji power paragraph, probably one of my favorite protocols of all the ones that I've created. And I'm not going to explain that much because we'll play it here in a minute. And then lastly, we have the good old Iron Chef lesson from EduProtocols, which is just like the pre-service. Most of you in pre-service, you did Jigsaw at some point. So all we've done is taken the Jigsaw and made it easy to share, easy to grade, and super exciting for kids to do in class. Here's a little bit of the research behind EduProtocols. So EduProtocols aren't a thing we just like started doing because they were fun and crazy. It actually goes like this. We've got John Hattie, Robert Marzano, and Michael Fullen, sorry. We've used all of their research to create these activities that guarantee big results in academics. But we use EdTech and EduProtocols to make them really simple to build and share. So let's see what's going on. So like here's Marzano's top 9, just to do a quick review. Identifying similarities and differences. That's a really powerful one. Summarizing, note taking, reinforcing effort, homework and practice, non-linguistic representations, cooperative learning, setting objectives, providing feedback, generating and testing a hypothesis, questions, cues, and advanced organizers. Now, here's what I went through, Amanda, a full week, 5 days of Robert Marzano training, and it was super good for me. But then when I walked out at the end of the week, I said to myself, I'm not sure how to actually do this. Like, think to yourself, you guys, what's your favorite non-linguistic representation lesson? I was like, I don't have one. Um, a lot of times when we talk about note taking, we're making kids just copy things. I'm not sure that that's the best way to do note taking. And then my favorite one is similarities and differences. That's number one on Marzano's list. So EduProtocols, think of them as a real life manifestation of those research based things. And I had talked a little bit about cyber sandwich at the beginning. So in a cyber sandwich, here's how it goes. You take two students, they get 5 slides, which could be just perfectly done in Curipod. You give them a link to read, and then they're going to read, write, talk, and compare in a nice, tight little lesson that includes a Venn diagram where the kids share. So, again, here's just some looks at what it looks like. In a single cyber sandwich, we have comparing similarities and differences. We have summarizing and note taking. We are reinforcing an effort and giving recognition to kids in real time. Oh my gosh, Amanda, your slides are awesome. Jolene, that GIF you put in to summarize this book was amazing. So kids are getting that kind of stuff. Now, we're not real big on homework, but we love practice. And so in my class, my kids are going to do a cyber sandwich 2 or 3 times a week for a whole year. They're going to be really good at it. Cooperative learning, we're sharing the notes together. Providing feedback, again, as I already said, in EduProtocols, our goal is to give real-time feedback, because when you don't tell kids how they're doing in real time, they start checking out. And Selena, I'm going to share all these slides at the end, so don't go anywhere. And then I would argue that Curipod is a great example of an advanced organizer, right? You're using technology to arrange your thoughts and ideas. Here's a great quote from the amazing Adam Muller. These students are coming through big time with creativity. They shared a cyber sandwich, and then they used FaceTime to do a flip grid together remotely. This was back, remember COVID? Adam was doing this during COVID. His kids were literally using 3 or 4 different tools to communicate and check. And look at this. One partner held up their phone to get it done. Like, so kids are actually solving real life problems when they're doing their history work. That's what's awesome about EduProtocols and Cyber Sandwich. Here's from Jamie Watson's class. We did it, y'all. We cyber sandwiched and it was amazing. If you told me we were hitting 4 standards in this lesson, I would call you crazy. And look at this, you guys. They're using paper. Amanda, they're using paper and Chromebooks. They're sitting on the floor. They're working together. They're thinking. They're sorting things out. And here's what's great. When we go to do another cyber sandwich tomorrow, kids are going to say things to each other like, that was fun. It was good to talk to you. I like sitting on the floor. I get tired of sitting in the desk all the time. All these good feelings and really good pedagogy all wrapped up into one thing. Now, here's Hattie's take. Collective teacher efficacy is one of the highest Hattie impact sizes. And here's what I like about EduProtocols. I'm going to just pick some teachers out of the list here. Let's say Jolene's kids did cyber sandwiches in 3rd grade. And then let's say Eileen's kids do cyber sandwiches in 4th grade. And then Selena's kids do them in 5th grade. That's the teachers using a similar approach to different content over multiple years. Can you imagine how good kids are at cyber sandwiching by the time they get to Selena's class? They've been doing it for years. They know all the tools, all the buttons. They've done it in multiple ways. The jigsaw method, that's a 1.2. How many people are jigsawing 3 times a week in their classroom? I'm going to tell you what, not many. But with us Iron Chef approach and Curipod, you can have your kids doing Iron Chef 3 or 4 times a week. Amazing. Self-efficacy. And I think I got some good humorous people in here based on the yeah, it's compounded interest, Jessica. Exactly. Um, Self-efficacy. Here's a great story. I can't wait to see the comments on this one. I was teaching in class 3 years ago, and I handed out an Iron Chef to my kids. I said, "Here's the assignment. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Form into teams." They form into teams, and I go, "Go!" And the kids look at their Chromebooks, and they look at me, and they look at their Chromebooks, and they look at me, and I go, "What's wrong?" And they said, "Corippo, you haven't sent us the slides." And you know what I said? "Your mom doesn't work here. Make your own slides." And they were like, "Ah, good one, Crippo." So when we start talking about self-efficacy, what you're going to hear from EduProtocols classrooms is kids saying things like this. "Oh, the end of the year test wasn't that hard. It was like 3 cyber sandwiches and 2 Iron Chefs." That is powerful for kids. And look what it shows on Hattie. That's twice. That's double. That's a 0.92. Micro teaching. There's tons of micro teaching going on in protocols. So we really align really, really well with that. Now, I've got a very serious question for you guys. Would you rather work nights and weekends and spend personal money on lessons, or go home on time and use free templates? And while you're choosing, you want to be careful. Here's the thing that's great about EduProtocols, and I know, Amanda, you've used them in class as well. Your prep time is going to plummet. Your prep time is going to plummet. And you know what's going to also go down? Your grading time. Because, yeah, be a problem solver, not a victim. I love it, Jessica. With EduProtocols, you can literally use the same 5 template 2 or 3 weeks in a row. So what's happened to your prep time? It just changed the link, change the link, change the link. If you're grading things in real time, what are you grading at home? I'm thinking of Amanda right now. You might just be grading the quality of champagne that you're acquiring. So it really changes the vibe there on the amount of time that you're spending at home. And let's be honest, you guys, TPT paid out $30 million last year in teacher payouts. That's a lot of worksheets, $1 at a time. Okay, so we got 2 people that love working at night. You can still work at night with EduProtocols, but yes, a lot of people want their life back. So good, I'm in the right crowd. All right, sketch and tell. Oh my gosh, this one is so fun. I can do this on paper with kindergartners. I can do it in Curipod with almost any grade. I can do this in almost any subject. And guess what? Remember a while ago I said non-linguistic representation? This is where this is going to happen. Number 2, remember a while ago I said summarizing. Remember when I said advanced organizers and graphics? We're going to pack 3 or 4 Marzanos into a singular activity here. So what we've got is course. You can have kids watch a little video. I love to have them watch TV commercials like from Progressive Insurance. You're going to give them 1 slide each. They're going to explain by drawing, and then they're going to explain by writing. And this slide, I want to point out one clarification. I have the kids draw, it's silent. Then I have them tell a neighbor, it gets really loud. Tell 2 neighbors. And then I say, write down 3 things. Oh yeah, mayhem's awesome. I tell the kids, write down 3 things that you told your partner. Can you imagine how powerful of an activity this is for a second language learner or a resource student or almost every 6th grader who says, I don't know what to say? I just tell them, just tell me what you told your friend and then write that down. It's so slick and it's so smooth. And here's some 3rd graders, you guys. Check this out. This is 3rd graders doing character traits. Tell me you wouldn't like to have kids with this level of skill rolling in on your 4th grade class. This is 3rd grade character traits, you guys. Amazing. And here's what you may not realize. These were made in Google Slides. These kids have built these little creatures, Chewbacca, for example, with just the shapes in Google Slides. Amazing. What's that say about their creativity, ability to problem solve? It's big and it's totally accessible. Every kid, as you can see, is attacking this problem a little bit differently. Look at the one on Chewbacca. They got bullet points. And then the one on Grogu up on the upper left, is a lot more basic in terms of the writing, but all the kids are accessing all the standards. Look at this one. This is Tina Grippa's class. Do you think kids are excited about drawing contour lines, index lines, and contour intervals? Well, in Sketch and Tell, it becomes a really cool art project. The teacher didn't give this to the kids. What happened was they had these three vocab words: contour, index, and contour interval. Yeah, and Shapegrams is awesome for that. And so this student built this whole thing in a Sketch and Tell. You guys, if I was doing a unit on geography, what grade would this kid get? This would be a total A. How long does it take me to grade this? Not very long. Here's another example. This one is about Thomas Jefferson. Look at all the little things that this kid had come up with images for, right? Images for. He's 1 out of 10 children. He believed in the goodness of people and supported farmers, which is why I drew a tree. He believed in promoting the general welfare and democracy, and he hated slavery. Look how much stuff this kid is internalizing in just a little look. All there is at the top: sketch, tell. And the kid is doing all of this from that. And then this is a high school chemistry class, you guys. This kid got this. It was blank. And what it said was model synthesis, model decomposition, model combustion, model single replacement, and so on. You guys, if you can do this from your brain, what is the level of ownership for the student? This was literally blank when they got it. So I'm going to give you guys a chance to do a Sketch and Tell right now. And if you're new to protocols, because I remember several people said they were, remember, in my classroom, we might do Sketch and Tell 40 or 50 times this year. We might do it on social studies. We might do it on science. We might do it in ELA. So I'm going to make the first one so fun and easy, the kids fall in love with the idea. So I'm going to release you guys here to draw. Okay. You got 5 minutes. Our subject for today is, here's our subject for today, your favorite adult beverage. Your favorite adult beverage. Give us a little scribble of your favorite adult beverage. And it does not have to be alcoholic, although it's Friday. It could be kombucha. It could be coffee. It doesn't have to be alcoholic, although again, Friday, there's going to be some, there's some pull there on a Friday. But draw us a little scribble. And this is, again, worth clarifying, not an art contest. This is not an art contest. Stick people are welcome. We love our stick people out here. And get out there and draw a little scribble. I'm going to give you about another 2 minutes to scribble. And then be thinking about, what are 3 things that you really enjoy about this adult beverage? Now, if I'm doing this with students, Amanda, I don't say adult beverage. If I'm doing it with students, I just change it to this. What's your favorite fast food or non-fast food? What's your favorite healthy food? You can totally set this up so that kids are having a good time. And so a little sketch time. Now start thinking about what are 3 facts about my favorite adult beverage. Now I'll start this very general with kids, but as we get fancier, I can do things like this. Give me a claim, give me some evidence, give me your reasoning. I can put a Freyer model in this slide, Amanda, for the tell. Imagine watching a video about penguins or learning about parts of plants over here in a video, and then on the tell side, tell me about the kinds of metabolism. Tell me about what happens in prophase. It's just a container. I can make it fancy as I want. Got 21 drawings in. Can't wait to see them. And one of my favorite things, Amanda, about doing this in Curipod is kids are able to give each other feedback in real time, and I love that. When kids are giving each other feedback, there's so much more engagement. Again, the question is your favorite adult beverage, which does not have to be alcoholic. Okay, about 2 minutes left now. So on the tell side, what I want you to do is use the text tool. A lot of times kids will try to put their answers with the pen tool, and I tell them, "Oh, make sure you use the text tool. The pen tool is way too slow." Got about a minute 43 here. And again, you guys, it's Friday. As long as we have 3 or 4 drawings, I just want to show the potential. But Amanda, imagine this. I know you've taught some like STEM classes or STEAM classes. Make me 4 lines of code that would make this robot do a 180-degree and turn when it bounces into something. Great. Give me a model for prophase. Give me a model for anaphase. Give me a model of what the character's house looked like and tell me 3 things about it. Again, it's just a container. You can take it all the way through an AP film class. It's just the usability of this is just really powerful. And for time purposes, I'm going to go ahead and hit stop. If you're not done, that's okay. And then let's reveal what our drawings look like here. And you guys can vote on your drawings. Vote on other people's drawings real quick if you want to. I give you a few more seconds for voting. Again, I'm just trying to give you a model of what it might look like here. Give a couple people a shout out. And here's some of the drawings you guys have voted on. Oh, the voting's happening. All right. And so, oh my gosh, look at this. We got 5 votes for wine. What perfect for, look at these beautiful assertions the students are making. Look, smoky taste of Highland whiskey. I love it. You guys are doing a great job. Notice 1 ice cube. That's a big deal if that's your favorite beverage. An old fashioned. Oh my gosh, what a great job. Do you see how fun these are, you guys? Oh, okay. Now, this is worth pointing out. Normally in a sketch and tell, we don't allow pictures, but you know what happened on this one? Somebody went ahead and put the picture and then modeled it. What a great way to help our littles be better at expressing themselves. Look at this. I love wine. It's tasty. It enhances the great taste of food and it's relaxing. So imagine this, you guys, that I had done this with our kids. And then I'm going to come in the next day and I might do a sketch and tell of your dream room. Do a sketch and tell of the car that you think your parents are really going to buy you. It's so much fun and low cognitive load, lots of creativity, lots of sharing. And again, the wrinkle, Amanda, that I love in Curipod is the kids can give each other that real-time feedback and vote for exemplars. How fun is that? That sketch and tell. Now, I might be a few minutes late here, Amanda, so you don't let Lisa, the sketch and tell is working for you. Okay, so this is random emoji power paragraph. And Amanda, I might be running a few minutes late, but I want to show everybody this. So we're going to give kids 5 random emoji. Oh, yeah, Chris, what a great one for a PD. Design your dream classroom. Get teachers engaged. So, random emoji, we give kids a few emoji. We compose quickly. We give immediate feedback. It's really slick. And so, what the idea is to do better than the good old hamburger paragraph. Because if you've ever taught 5th and 6th grade, you know that your kids, when you say write a paragraph, here's what your kids are going to say: I hope you like my paragraph. For example, and I would like to tell you secondly, in conclusion, I get tired of those. I want kids to really write. So look at this engagement. I had a 9th grader who taught last year run into my room, out of breath, and yell, Mrs. B, what was the writing thing we did last year with emojis? How many of us have kids who remember lessons from last year? That's pretty cool. I proceeded to point to the board. I was currently doing one, and he said, you have to show my English teacher this so we can do it this year. And then he said, wait, can I stay and write? Imagine that kind of engagement. That's real engagement. That's not kids just listening quietly. So I believe that the essence of a paragraph is pursuing an idea. And the problem with a hamburger is we're over controlling the kids. We're giving them too many parameters. So in a random emoji powered paragraph, you go like this: random emoji, main idea, emoji 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got them filtered, Amanda. So we got rid of the taco, we got rid of the peach, we got rid of the bomb, we got rid of the eggplant, and kids will get these random emojis. Even I don't know what's coming. And so basically, what they're going to do then is write 5 sentences that pursue a main idea or theme. So I need to show you this real quick. So watch this. So I'm going to go to eduprotocols.com/class. I'm going to share this tab. This is 100% free. Look how cool this is, you guys. I was typing the best letter I've ever typed when I thought this is going to be as long as Lord of the Rings. And I decided to slow it down a little bit. Then I slowed it down too much and I got writer's block. So I put my jacket on and I kept moving. So the idea is to have kids doing things where they're getting these random emoji and they're composing very quickly about different things to build a cohesion in a story. So what I'm going to do with you guys right now, I'm just going to do 3 emoji and I'm going to give you 3 minutes if you're in Curipod. I'm going to give you 3 minutes and you should have an open-ended box pop up where you can type now. And I'm going to give it, let's just do 3 sentences. And here's the first one. Here comes the first one. Do I know what it'll be, Amanda? I do not. I do not know. It's random. So here's our first one. So write 1 sentence. I'm going to give you guys 30 or 40 seconds to compose. And Jolene, yeah, I don't know what it is about emoji exactly, but I'm going to ride that train. Kids love it, so I'll use it. All right, don't hit submit yet. Okay, here comes the second emoji. Now when the talent starts to kick in. Here we go. Ready? Second emoji. Oh, can't have that, so I'm going to roll again. There we go. So our second emoji. And what I'll tell the kids is it can be literal or figurative. You could say, I had stars in my eyes. Or you could say, I hit my head on the tree and I saw stars. Totally works. And we're doing the quick version, Amanda, because I don't want to run too long. So just to give you a heads up as my eye in the sky. Here comes our third emoji, you guys. And Amanda, if you want to drop the URL for this in, I'll put it in our private chat here. And you can share that, the URL. This is totally free, but from EduProtocols, by the way, you guys. So you can get in there. So we're only doing 3 emoji this round. And then you can submit your sentence. Here we go. Oh, Lisa Snow, I like yours. I'm going to switch tabs, you guys, so you can see what I see in teacher view. Kids love writing. Oh, good. We got a Pearl Jam reference. I love it. I was thinking Rosebud too, Lisa, but I didn't want to, load some stuff up in your brains there by accident. But, if your name's Lisa Snow and it starts with a sled, you're probably like, yes, this is my deal right here. I've actually had, Amanda, I've had 7th grade teachers ask me what the plan was. And I told them we're going to write 4 paragraphs in a half an hour or less. And they literally cover their mouths in disbelief. Go into the classroom. I'm not making this up, you guys. 18 minutes later, those kids had all written 3 paragraphs in 18 minutes. And you know why? It's because they want to write for each other. And with a tool like Curipod, they can all see what they've all written. And so I'm going to hit give feedback if you guys want to give people some feedback on their writing. And Amanda, Curipod has an AI feedback generator. So I could tell it to look for certain things. I could say, watch out for proper nouns, pronouns, watch out for grammar errors. Let's look at ending marks. It gives you a lot of options to give kids really good feedback right away. And I can share easily. And look what the feedback that the kids get. Remember to connect your sentences. Here's a suggestion. You guys, how long did it take me to generate these? It's AI, baby. It's AI. So it's really, really cool for kids to get that fast feedback. So let's see what we got here. What do we have here? Oh, it's something loading. Okay, so if you like this, you can go to eduprotocols.com/class. I'm going to share that one in the chat again with you, Amanda. Or the other link that I sent was just as good. Yeah, look at Lisa's comment. Let's make it more suitable for a young child. Instead of saying deathbed, let's focus on a simpler topic. I can't wait for those kind of feedbacks. So eduprotocols.com/class is free. So if you like what we're doing here at EduProtocols, our goal is to teach better and work less. There are actually 6 books out you can grab on Amazon. And the first 2 people that email me, Amanda, if they will email me, the first 2, only the first 2, I will send you guys a free signed book. And I don't know if you even know this, Amanda. We've got the ELA edition coming out probably in winter, and the primary edition written just for TK2. Oh my gosh, it might be out in as short as like 2 weeks. We are so close on that one. A couple other little quick things, and then I'll be wrapping up. We have an EduProtocols podcast. I saw a lot of you were saying, "Hey, I'm new to this. This is interesting to me." Where there's a dozen episodes on your favorite podcasting source. You can listen to those totally free. They're about a half an hour each. Lots of fun. And then we have, if you like this, you can check out eduprotocolsplus.com where we have there's free tools there. But guess what else we have? We have one-time pricing for your whole life. Yeah, one price for your whole life. And we're putting out new EduProtocols every month, and we have shows and mini courses that we're adding and events. And if you're interested, it's one price for the whole rest of your life. We have a free event coming up November 4th called EduProtocols Worldwide. And Amanda, if you want to do a session there, let me know. Drop me an email right away. We're going to have about 20 sessions, depending on if Amanda joins. It's totally free. We're going to record it all, and you can get the slides. And all you have to do is go to EduProtocols Plus to sign up. So there's your freebie. Here's the slides from today. tinyurl.com Curicon. And my email's coming on the last slide, Jessica. So be watching. You have that email ready to go. First 2 only. All right. tinyurl.com EP Curicon. And Christy, last slide. I don't want to mess you up too much. All right. And Jon Corippo at Gmail, giving away 2 books. And there was the slides. And hopefully, I'm going to go back real quick. Let me put these in the chat for Amanda. And then Christy, I don't want to step on your time.
Oh,
We're
we are
having
all.
so much. Okay, good.
I mean,
And
I've
then,
got my books up here. Like
oh, look
I'm
at
ready.
you!
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, I even have items up here too. So
I love it. You're loaded. You're like a librarian.
I know. I am a huge EduProtocols fan. Love it.
Yay! Okay, so that's it for me and EduProtocols, you guys. There's about 75 protocols. I showed you 2. So if you like those 2, oh my gosh, there's so many more. And then I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks, you guys, for joining me. Hopefully I gave you a big kickoff to your weekend. Everybody's a little more focused on what adult beverage they want and why they want it, which is important. You got to have a plan. And I am good to go. Thank you for everything. Selena, drop me an email.
Thank you so much, guys. I mean, so much amazing stuff, but we need to run on over to the next session. So, I mean, everything Jon said sums himself up so well. I could never do it justice. So, we're going to let him close himself out. That was amazing. So, I will see you guys in the next session. And thank you so much, Jon. It was a pleasure from all of us.
Yeah. And don't be shy to email me. Free lifetime tech support. I'm here for you guys.
Awesome. All right, guys. y'all can head on over there and let's get out.
Curicon, the future's awesome.